Okay, hey guys, welcome back. Dale Thompson here, and I want to thank you for spending a couple of minutes here with me to continue your training series on lead generation. As I assume the reason that you're here, if you remember, is you did indeed uh, opt into a page of mine talking about teaching you how to generate 100 to 150 leads per day. And that's what I've been trying to do. I understand it may be a little bit um, novice for some people, but I can't assume who's opting into my list. And for me to just arbitrarily start at part Z and leave out part A to Z, assume that everybody knows that already, would not be fair. So for those people that are a little more advanced, like I said, I keep asking for feedback, and I'll be happy to share with you guys some more advanced stuff. But I left you my name, my contact number, my email address, my Skype ID. I'm not seeing any feedback from you guys, so I have to assume that what I'm doing is correct, because I can't adjust unless you give me feedback. Okay, just FYI, I want to provide you. My main focus for being here is you and to help you. And if you don't give me feedback, I can't. The only thing I can do is do what I feel is correct to help as many people as possible. And starting at the very beginning is very, very important because, as I said before, if you don't have your foundation, just like a building, you have cracks in your foundation. What happens to the building? It crashes, right? Same thing will happen to your business. If you don't have it set up properly, if you don't have the basics down, then you can't ever hope to gain the success that you desire. So that's my job, is to teach you that. And if you already know it, then you got to give me that feedback so that I can adjust what I'm teaching. If you don't give me the feedback, guys, I don't know. I'm not psychic. Okay, so not to get beat a dead horse, but I'm just letting you know I want to teach, but if you don't give me the feedback, I can't. I have to assume what I'm doing is correct. So enough on that. What I wanted to cover today, as I mentioned before, last training we discussed autoresponders and the importance of them and how they automate your follow-up. And what I wanted to do here now, I wanted to show you how to add a series to your autoresponder once you've written it. But I did want to spend a little more time here quickly on what you should write. Okay, how your series should be set up. All right, and what I'm going to tell you is what you advertise to collect leads should not be your business. Okay, because 90% of the people on the internet are not going to join your business. Okay, so what what you should be advertising to capture the lead is a problem that the type of individual that you want to attract has, along with a solution. For example, like I did with you, all marketers, just about everybody on the internet, would love to be able to know how to generate 100 to 150 leads per day. So that was a problem that I targeted. And then I'm providing you the solution in this training series. Okay, so what you want to do to collect the leads, the splash page you want to use must target a specific problem of the audience that you believe will want your service or product or whatever it is you're promoting. So that's what your lead capture page should be about, is presenting a problem along with telling them you have the solution. Okay, so then your training series, the first email should be about you. If it required them to sign up, if it's an affiliate program or a tool that you were showing, hey, this tool fixes this problem, and I'll explain to you how. Then your first email should be a link to sign up for that tool for free. Your front end should always be something free. Okay, and because people don't know you yet, they don't necessarily trust you because there are a lot of scams on the internet. You have to provide value first before they get to know, like, and trust and willing to spend it, pull out their credit card and spend money. Okay, so your item should be a tool that they could at least get some use of for free. Okay, like I showed you viral mail profits. You can get some use from that absolutely free and never have to upgrade. But once you get past a certain amount of email lists, a certain amount of safe lists or viral mailers, then you have to upgrade in order to add more. But at least it gets you started for free, where you can take advantage of organization and be able to see at a glance what mailers you can use each day without having to spend any money. And that's something very, very powerful. And what a lot of people, at least people that I've talked to and coached in the past, that's their big thing when they look at safe lists and viral mailers and you discuss using them. They go, well, how do I organize them? How do I keep track of them? Well, that was a great way to do it. Okay, so that's what your first email should be about you, what problem you see out there, which should be congruent with your splash page, and what you're going to do to show them how to fix it, how to solve it. Okay, it should be a synopsis so that they can look at that first email and know kind of what that whole training series is going to be about. And it should also include a link for whatever tool it is that you're going to use to bring them as a solve to their problem. Okay. The second email should be some information about that tool. I would put in there, okay, I assumed you have signed up for this tool. Now let me explain to you a little bit about how it's going to solve the problem. And you start to train on the use of that tool, whatever that happens to be. Like I did with Viral Mail Profits. I showed you how to add the safe lists. I showed you how to add the mails to it. I showed you how to mail. I showed you where the tracking is, all of that. Okay, so that's kind of, and you want to break it up one topic per email, and it should be an email that's provides them some value on how to use that tool, but should not be like 5 pages long. Okay, one topic, short and sweet, and then your next email can be another part of that tool. And so you should be able to generate between you should be able to generate between 5 to 10 follow-up emails. Okay, and I would space them out every 1 to 2 days, okay, to your list. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay, now some of you may belong to an affiliate program, or like as a pro member of Academy of Home Business, you get an email series for that. Now it's only a couple of emails and then you have to embellish, but at least it gets you started. That's as a pro member So if you haven't done so, I would seriously consider looking at the pro membership. What you get is far more valuable than the price. Plus, you get 2 people, you bring in 2 people as pro members, you got yours covered and it's free forever because you make 50% commissions on every person that upgrades. So that's $23.50 you make for each person you bring in that upgrades to pro. So anyway, just FYI on that. So let's get started here because I don't want to keep you all day, but I did want to show you this. Okay. All right. Okay, so in Aweber, I'm at, I make sure up here that my current list is listed, and then I would click on Messages Follow-Up Series. Okay. And all I'm going to do, if you have emails already that you can share, you would utilize this campaign sharing. Put the code in and hit load campaign, and it's automatically done for you. But if you're adding your own follow-up series, this is what you would do. First thing you would do is hit create follow-up, plain text, and then it's just kind of simple copy and paste. Whoops. For some reason on this, I don't know why, but sometimes I don't know whether it's Aweber or it's me, but sometimes the mailer is hard to load. So, okay, here we go. So this is your plain text, and your text doesn't want to go past this line. So all you do is you would insert your subject, and if you want to personalize it, you can do so by hey, and then you could personalize it by adding the first name. Okay, then all you do is you just copy and paste your go to your email that you want to add, select it all, okay, by highlighting it, you know, left click and drag, and then right click and hit copy, and then just come over here and paste it into your so let's just go, let's say for example, this is my letter, right? All I'm going to do is go over here. I'm going to left click and drag. So it highlights it, and I'm going to right click, hit copy, and I'm going to come over to here, and I'm just going to Control V. Okay, and I'm going to set it up so it fits in here. Okay, and then just hit save. Hold on. Yeah. She's going to have to wait a minute. I'll be down. You know, she can't. Okay. So then you would just hit next, and you would set up here you would say you're going to follow up, add the day, the time that you want it sent. In other words, do you want it sent? If it's the first one, then you would hit 0, okay, because that'll send immediately when they sign up. If it's a follow-up one, then you would set the day after the previous, so that would be 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, whatever it happens to be. So you would set the number of days after the last one that you wanted to send. Leave this off. What this controls is what days of the week it'll send. You want to send any day of the week, so you just leave that off and just hit save and exit. And it's going to save it eventually. Okay? So here you go. And I'm going to delete this one. Okay, so that's how you, and then if you had the next one, you would do the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, so that's how you add your list. Now, if we go to ListWire, you would log in, come to Messages, and then Follow-up Messages. And then you would go to, you come down here and you'd select your tags, and it pretty much is the same thing, copy and paste. Okay. You would just put in your subject line, put in your body, and plain text, and then the number of days after the previous one you wanted it sent, and then click here to save changes to this message. And that's all you do. And then you go and you add the next one and the next one. It's the same way, okay? So that's how you add your email follow-up for each of those. Guys, if you have any questions, put it in the comments below, or Skype me or call me or whatever you need, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can. So with that being said, come on. With that being said, guys, hope this helped. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day weekend, and we'll see you in a couple days with the next training. Until then, appreciate you, and have a great day. Bye for now.